Hello, welcome to Jade Coloring. Today I am finally going to be filming the rest of my coloring book collection videos. It's been very overdue, but finally I think that I am where I can, get this done. There's a few things that I needed to iron out as far as editing and storage, but yeah, I can do a longer video, which I kind of like because I don't know, I just feel like it's fun to kind of have a long video to sit and look at cool books and stuff. So that's what we're going to do today. Just kind of show y'all some of my books, and I think I got through about 4 shelves in the last videos I did like 9 months ago. So today we're going to try and work on the rest. I have purchased, of course it's been 9 months ago, so I have purchased quite a few more books since then. Not a ton, because I've really been trying to rein in my purchasing of the books because I just have too many, and So we're going to get started with some of the newer books that I have set to the side in my cart. So the first book I'm going to share with y'all is Moonlight Mischief. This I think did come out not too long ago. It's the most recent release from R.J. Hampson, and I was really excited to get this book. I think I've really been liking coloring in his books lately. They're just so cute. And different. I like that too. And I like castles and dragons, so it's pretty much an automatic buy for me. I like this one too. I haven't looked at this one too much. I do know that there is another set of the images, but they have slight variations in the black backgrounds. I think this one has a little bit more of a black background to it, which is pretty cool. I do like a blacked out background sometimes because it does make it a little bit simpler to get the page done when you don't have to worry about some of the background. That's really cute. And I'm gonna, spend a good amount of time flipping through these books, mainly because I really like looking through them, and I feel like when I sit down and really take a look at some of my books that I kind of get inspired with some ideas and excited about starting new pages, which I probably don't need to be starting too many new pages because I have a lot of whips, but beside the point, it's always fun to start a new page. I really like this one. I was thinking about doing a video of starting in this book. And there's a lot of good ones to choose from too. I usually do a marker base in his books, but I'm thinking about trying to do just pencils only. There's a lot of little details in this one, but very pretty. And I don't know why, but I really love in his books how there's the little gateways almost, like looking out into like a distant land. I just think that's such a neat idea. That's cute. Ye Old Hunt. And I like how he names the pages too. Things that go bump in the night. Smuggler's Island. I have taken a break from it, but I've been working on a Smuggler's Island from another book of his. That one's a lot more detailed though. And then this is the second set of images. As you can see, the background is black, and in the first one it was just the white, where you can color that in. But I do like that, so I might color a lot more of these in the second set than the first. But yeah, super cute book. I probably spent way too long looking at it, but I'm excited about this one. That's Moonlight Mischief. And these are not all my R.J. Hampson books, just the ones that I've recently purchased. This is A Frog's Tale, a Mr. Fogarty coloring book. I've done that one and this one. I think I showed that in my last month's finished pages video. A lot of fun. And I always love images where it's like a kind of a map of the town. I'm always drawn to those, but I've never finished one. I've never actually started one. I think I've started one in like the Romantic Country book, one of them, I can't remember which one, where they kind of have like a little miniaturized version of some of the places that you go in the land there, but they're quite a lot of work. I like that one where he's in the boat. But I find this book to be so cute. I love it. I was happy to add this to my collection. But yeah, I've gotten a few books in the last few months, but I don't know, I never think about doing a haul video, but I thought it would be, just add them into this video where I'm showing my collection. Definitely want to do another page in this book again. I've been leaning toward this one. I think it's real cute. And I think that the outside would look really cool in like a monochromatic like color scheme. Kind of framing this little picture here. And I think this is the second set. There are two in this one. Yep, Mr. Fogarty, A Frog's Tale. And then I have, I think I got a couple of the Matchstick Mouse in this pile. This isn't all of the ones I have, but these are the most recent ones that I've purchased. The floral coloring book and then a springtime coloring book. This was, I've been really liking doing pages in this book. They're really adorable and they're a good kind of in-between projects page. If you've worked on something that's a little bit intricate, it's kind of fun to go to something a little bit smaller. Just a little bit more relaxing sometimes. I just feel more in the mood. Little bear. Oh, those are cute bunnies. I started on this one, but I messed up. I got a little too crazy with my alcohol marker, and I ended up making part of his face the same color as like the bushes behind him. But it happens. I'm sure I'll make it work. We'll get it fixed. There's so many pictures in these books too, so there's plenty to work on and choose from, which I do like a good variety. Or else I probably wouldn't have quite so many books. I did a kind of a speed coloring where I just showed working on this page. I think I said I used luminance in my last video for my finished pages, but I'm pretty sure it was, I don't have luminance. I don't know why I said that. It was Caran d'Ache Pablo's. I don't know why, but it's hard to keep up sometimes. That's one of the pencils I haven't gotten. But they do seem like very beautiful pencils. I really like this one. Hats off. That's cute. Kind of meditating or something. But yeah, springtime coloring book. And then we have the floral Matchstick Mouse. This is by Morgan O'Brien. I got some acrylic markers and I thought I'm going to try to base a page in those acrylic markers. And it was working okay until I used the black acrylic marker to do his whiskers. And then I realized that the end of that was much too thick for whiskers. But I might come back to it and see what I can do. But yeah, not all projects are gonna work out sometimes, but definitely a learning process. I really love this one. I'll probably say that a lot when I'm flipping through these. Hey, that kind of looks like a little bit different, but similar to the cover of this one. He's on his broom, our matchstick broom. That's cute. Lots of flowers in this one, of course. And if there's any book, of course, that you want me to do a full flip through of, I'd be more than happy to do that. I know there's probably a lot of them already out there, so. But you want to know where I got a book, I'll try to put it down in the description. And if it's still available. That one was a lot of fun. I really liked doing that one. Yeah, Matchstick Mouse. And this one is Creepy Cuties. This is a manga coloring book, and I think it's several different illustrators. I'm not sure who has done what, but that's their names. I think this was released not too long ago, but it's very cute. It's different, that's for sure. There is a little bit of creepy to it, but not super creepy, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, that's a pretty big page, but it'd be pretty fun to do that one. And they have kind of a little bit of information on, I guess, whatever the subject is. This is Noodle Nightmare. I started on this one. Of course, not gotten very far on it, but I do love doing pages with like lantern light or something, kind of adding that light reflection. I just think it adds a little bit of extra something to a page sometimes. But yeah, a lot of little guys to color in this one. And I was running out of, you know, ideas for coloring the rest of the page, so I kind of stopped that one, but I'll go back to it. And it's very good paper too. And if you like alcohol markers, you wouldn't be messing up anything. Sometimes there's a little bit of a different section, like chapter, but I wouldn't be too worried about getting marker on that. A lot of little creatures in there. I like this one a lot. I remember when I was first looking through it. Myths and Magic. I don't like that one. It's a little scary. Yeah, these ones have a little bit more of a little section of information. It's a little scary. That one's cute. I like that one a lot. Put that on my list of things I want to do. There's also like a little bit of a sea creature theme going on. I remember thinking that one's pretty cool. I think that would look really neat finished. Big old pair of scissors. And gargoyle. Yeah, super cool book. I'm excited to finish a page in this one. The list keeps growing of books I want to work in. This one I had off to the side. It's not, I don't know how I got a bunch of stuff on the cover of that. It's not new, but I do have a whip in here that I've been working on for probably much too long, but it is what it is. This is a Korean coloring book, I think, and I did purchase this off Book Depository. Unfortunately, I don't, you know, they are no longer in business, but I purchased it probably a year ago, and I think it's like the day we finally met, something like that, and I don't know who the artist is either, but If anyone wants to know, I will look it up. But it's a very cute page, and it's mainly, well, it is animals kind of going about their daily life. It's a cat and a dog. Some astrology thing. But definitely a book to learn how to color animals for sure. Little ducks. Yeah, you can see that good. Okay. But yeah, it's just like animal families. Some squirrels and cats. This one is really cool because it kind of shows them inside their living room looking out the window, and the one I've been working on for a while is the one where they're in the window and you can kind of see the rainy day outside. But I had a lot of fun coloring this guy. I just kind of, for some reason, have stopped, probably because of all the leaves and the brick, if I'm honest. But one day I'm sure I'll feel in the mood to get this one done because it's super cute. And I think each season there's like a this scene, you know, with a family of bears doing different things. That's probably summertime. And then we have like the winter time. I started on this one. I love the little snowman bear. It's adorable. Got our ducks. I'm sure you all love my commentary on all these books. I'll try not to blab too much. But yeah, I love the continuation of the pages too. Like they're kind of waiting for it to bloom, and then there it's bloomed. It's very cute. It's a neat idea. Haven't looked at this book in a while, so probably I'm having fun kind of looking at it for a minute. Lots of beautiful nature scenes in this one. Hey, teapot. That reminds me of a Little Bear. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that, but it's cute. Then you have kind of an index in the back. I don't know, some books have a little extra, but I don't think it's these ones. That one. And another R.J. Hampson. I don't think I've showed this one in my last videos of my collection, but if I do accidentally get some in there that I've already shown, it's because I've kind of rearranged something or taken it off the shelf. This is R.J. Hampson's Fantasy Tiny Homes, and I've done this page, and this is the Smuggler's Hideout that I need to finish. It's just so much water. It's gonna take a minute, but super cute book, of course. I'm a big fan of the R.J. Hampson books. I've started a few random ones. This is just like alcohol markers. And then some random alcohol ink. I've started on that one for some reason. I don't know where I'm going with it, but maybe I'll figure it out. Sometimes I have a bad habit of getting, like, I think this was some, well, I don't know, I can't get it. But it was a new thing of alcohol ink I was wanting to try, and so I just kind of started that one. I think that one's really cool. Mouse house. And I really love pictures that are contained. I don't know, just appealing, I guess, because, you know, you only have to work with this area. Kind of like the Matchstick Mouse. But I think it's super neat. Three little pigs. And then we're back to the second set of the images. This is Mythographic, Color and Discover Magical Earth by Joseph Kattenbang. Beautiful book. Very, lots of little details like this one, but I'm sure it would look very beautiful finished. I feel kind of, I don't know, not sad, but disappointed sometimes when I do look at some of these books that are just gorgeous and I haven't done anything in them. But it's a good reason to kind of take a minute and look at them, because then I kind of think, you know, I really need to kind of set this book aside. But I'm happy to have it. It's a cool lizard. I think that's what that is. Yeah. I remember liking this one a lot too. Some of these you really have to study to see, you know, kind of blends in to kind of see what the creature is in there. I really like this page. It's pretty. I'm on a bit of a mushroom kick lately. That's a pretty page too. These are very thick books too. There's a lot to them. The amount of creativity that goes into these is just amazing. Cute sloth. Looks like that says like Aviary. Wonder if that's because did this come out before that book? The Aviary book? Oh, stuck together. But yeah, he's got a lot in the Mythographic series now. And more than this, I'm pretty sure. And I did also get the Mythographic wait, that's not the one I wanted to get out. Aviary. I think this was the one that he came out with last. I wasn't gonna get it, but then I ended up getting it because, you know, I like to have the full set of, you know, if I like an artist. And this one looked super pretty, so I did get it. That's really cute. It's a flamingo. I really liked this page. Thought it was neat. That'd be really cute to color and hang up in the kitchen. Maybe I just think that because my grandma has a bunch of chickens in her kitchen. That'd be really cool to do. I feel like there's not very many large size portraits in his books, but I do like that page. Okay. Aviary. And I have Vox Machina Critical Role. This is a coloring book that has several different illustrators. I think have quite a few books that kind of have different people working on it, but it's a very cool book. I've not finished the series, the TV show, but what I watched of it I did really like. I thought it was pretty cool. I just haven't had much time to finish watching very many TV shows lately. There's a ton of images in this book too. And I love that, you know, because there's so many different illustrators, you get a lot of different styles in one book, which is pretty neat. It's got a lot going on. It reminds me a little bit of the Witcher coloring book. I like that page. That one's pretty cute. Yeah, I think it tells you a little bit about the artist in the back, which is pretty cool. And a little bit about the series. But yeah, that one. And then the next two few books, I think I did a recent Amazon Japan order, and I ended up finally getting some books by this artist. I'm not sure who it is, but maybe that's the artist. I don't know. I know I should have probably looked up the translation before I got on here, but super cute books. I was kind of seeing them around a lot, and so I was excited to finally get a couple of them. I think there are a few more in the series, but I love that, you know, they give you a little bit of examples of the finished artwork. I think it's very helpful for kind of drawing from that for some inspiration and to kind of help you along. It makes me a little bit more, you know, likely to start a page in a new book sometimes with that. Not always, but I did start a couple of pages in these. Well, one in each. Some little tutorials. And I think there's like different chapters and sections and themes in this book, which is pretty cool. It's a very short book, but it's kind of long, so when you open it up, yeah, I definitely loved the first, the cover art, and so I'm excited to do this page here. But yeah, each has like a little section, a theme. This one might be like fairies, because there's little fairies. I did start on this one. I just doing it a little at a time. I think I've been trying out different pencils on each little dress. So far I like the Prisma, I think, the best in this one. It is nice to have pages that are just kind of little projects you can do a little at a time. Because I have been kind of in a habit of doing something, then going back to it later. I really do love the little flower pot houses as well. And there's like a sea under the sea theme here. That's a little bit different too, the different thicker lines. They're a little darker. It'll be interesting to color. Then we have like another little section. Oh, it's cute. Little moon balloon. Sorry if I'm kind of speeding up a little bit. I feel like I am spending a little bit too long on each book. I don't know if y'all would like that more, or, you know, rather me kind of get through them. But I'm trying to be a little bit faster as I slow down. And I think there's like a little thing in the back, you know, you have your index, and then also there's like a little tutorial. And also you can create like ornaments, color them and cut them out, which would be really cute to put those on the tree. And then we have, I think this little guy's name's Yuri. I'm not positive, I know I'm terrible, but it's another super cute book. And this is the one that I think I seen first that made me want to get one of these. It also has like a little bit of colored in images to kind of give you a little inspiration working in it. I really like this page. It's cute. And I think maybe it kind of goes through different seasons. And he likes to do sketches and watercolors and stuff. I have started on this page. I gotten a little farther than I remembered getting. Still have a ways to go with it though. I really love this one too, double page spread. I know I'm intimidated by the double page spreads, but one day. I really love this book. Probably one of my favorite books, actually. It's quite a bit of a different page. Okay. Thinking about doing this one next. The next one I work on in here. It's like a nice little Christmas advent. It's like a recipe, I think. It says bonus special recipe. Have to translate it. Yeah, and then it's just the index in the back. But adorable book. Really love this one. Another one I got when I did that order was this one. This one I think has been out for quite a while. And I got this off Amazon Japan. Apparently I was curious what an alcohol marker did, so I did the apple. But I think they have an Instagram. It's the Doming. I'm not sure, but I think that's the artist. I do follow them on Instagram, I think. But this is World of Fairy Tale coloring book, and this just came around it when I got it. But I think that's the artist there. But yeah, I had my eye on this book for a long time, and I finally ended up purchasing it. But I don't know, it's just different. I really like the layout of each page, and just thought that it would be kind of a nice, relaxing thing to color. And you do have also something showing you on each page, because it's kind of like a Korean coloring book where it gives you the example of the artwork, so you can kind of draw from that for inspiration. which I do really like because it helps you learn as you go. You know, you can learn kind of like doing the sky and everything. I think it's very helpful for that. But yeah, super beautiful book. I think this is the one on the cover, which is kind of what caught my attention, you know, when I first seen this book. I think that they have another book, but I don't know what that one's about, really. Very thick paper. And it does tell you kind of a little bit about the fairy tale that it's based off of. Pinocchio. I started one, just barely, the Anne of Green Gables. I am very much drawing from this for my inspiration because it's just adorable. So I really like the color scheme that they did, so I've just been doing that. Some of these books are not wanting to stay open. Cinderella. They just, it's very good in helping you learn to like some nice color schemes, because they do a really great job with the color choices. I think they look really nice. And then Alice in Wonderland. I always love an Alice in Wonderland page. I have several Alice in Wonderland books too, which we'll be getting to soon, I hope. But yeah, beautiful book. This one is a yeah, this is the artist. And this book is so cute. It reminds me a lot of the Clara Markova books, but the characters I feel like are drawn quite a bit different than hers. Haven't done anything in this book, but definitely need to. It kind of gives you a little information about each page, I guess, which is always nice. You would have to translate it. Definitely, if you like mushrooms, there's a lot of mushrooms in here, and little creatures, like you have a little mouse and the frog, some insects and stuff. But I think definitely these will be very cute once they are finished. It's funny. Taurus pants. I remember looking at that one and thinking that was pretty cute. A lot of images in this book. And I guess this is the publisher top. But yeah, very cute. Okay, this is a new book to me and artist. Arthur M. Meroses. But I got the hardback version off Amazon. It's I liked the artwork on it, so I thought it would be nice to have the hardback version. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that the paper is any different, but I knew that going into it. But yeah, this book is really cool. I found the artwork really interesting, so I was excited to get it. I think it might be, you know, like fairy tales and stuff like that. Different kinds of things. But I thought it would be fun. I definitely like this image from the cover of the book. That one's pretty cool too. Very different though. I really liked this one too. Of course, dragon, and then like a castle and like a little village. Tiny little details, but I still think it would be fun to give it a try. There's quite a few images in this too. If you like coloring, you know, knights, there's a lot of them in this book. Lots of shields and armor. Can't tell what that creature is. Looks kind of like a dog. But he has like a horn. And that's the last image. But yeah, I like this book. Thought it was really neat. I seen it on someone's channel. I can't remember who, but I went ahead and picked it up because I thought it was very different. Okay, so that was all the ones that were kind of on my cart. I have like a really big coloring cart that I got from Michael's, and so I had most of that over there. And then we have I think this is like my 5th shelf. And I have lots of different books. I mainly kind of separate them by artist and maybe like similar style book on my shelf. And so these are a lot of like this kind of size books, like the Joanna Basfords and things like that. This is a Coloring Classic series. It's William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. I don't know if I've done anything in this. This was one of my first books that I ever really picked up. When I first started coloring, I mainly was going around like in my local dollar stores, and they would have a lot of these Coloring Classic type books and things like that for like $3. So I would pick those up, and eventually, you know, my collection grew from there to different styles of coloring books. But it's still a really cool book. There's no telling what I've done in this one. It's kind of a different style to it. Like it's got little, you know, things in it and little quotes, I guess, from Romeo and Juliet. A lot of architecture if you like coloring that. But pretty different from what I kind of gravitate to. I think I just use like water-based markers and had started that, but just didn't get quite anywhere with it. That's probably been almost like 4 years ago now. But see, like things like this, I really don't have much interest in coloring. You never know, but more than likely, I wouldn't mind coloring this. That's not too bad. And the balcony scene is pretty cool. And you got a little quote. It's all around a really neat book. I'm not sure who the artist is. I'll have to go back in the front and look and see if it tells you. I bet this would take water mediums pretty good. The paper is pretty thick. But yeah, see, I probably won't color anything like this. A lot of kind of wallpapery pages. That page is kind of cool. The apothecary shelf. But yeah, it's a neat book, and I'm glad I have it, but I don't know if I'll ever get back into this one. It's just a different kind of style, and one of the first ones I purchased, and since then I've kind of learned what I like to color, so I mainly focus on that. But I found quite a few of these classics, like coloring classic ones. I do like some of them more than others. I have like Pride and Prejudice, and then A Christmas Carol. Sorry if that's really shiny. And then a Dracula one. So I have quite a few of them. But I do like this one. I thought it was pretty neat because I do love Pride and Prejudice, but it's got kind of pretty much a lot of the same things. But I definitely need to at least try to finish a page in one of these books. I like that one pretty good. It's pretty. And this one's pretty cool. I do like this one. Little kind of farm themed breakfast page. Officers. Nice little vanity set, little page. That one's pretty cool. It's a big carriage. And you have the quotes in this too. I have another Jane Austen book that has quotes in it, and this has the language of flowers in the back, which is pretty cool too. Tells you what the flowers are and their meaning. It's a pretty good section dedicated to that. I never did see if it says who was the illustrator. By Sheila Carroll, maybe? I don't know. Then we have a Christmas Carol, and this one's very shiny and foily on the front. But it's much the same thing as the others. You have some, I think there's a lot of food in this one. Did that pear there. But there's, I do like this scene here. I thought that was pretty nice. That would be something I would be interested in coloring. I think this one I might like more than the other two, because you just get a little more scenes with it and less wallpaper. That was a very early on coloring there. Just with some regular Crayolas, I think. Different kinds of puddings. But yeah, a lot of food in this one. But there are a little bit more, I think, complete scenes in this one. Got a nice spread there. And I like this one too. I like her dress. But wallpaper page, you know. But yeah, I like this one a lot too. Out of the ones that I have, I think I would probably be more likely to color in this one. That's nice, but it's a lot of work right there, doing all the different homes. It's a little bit more of a close-up of that one. A lot of snow on top of the houses. A very Victorian Christmas, because it kind of tells you a little bit about some of the things that maybe would be involved in a Victorian Christmas, which is pretty neat. It's a neat little added extra. But yeah, that's A Christmas Carol. A lot of these books on this shelf are based off of actual books and maybe TV shows, except for maybe the a few on this shelf. This is Dracula. It is a very nice cover though. Interesting page right here. I know, I like this one okay. But probably one that I probably may not ever get to. But I was excited when I found it for $3. Sorry if I'm going through these ones a little fast. A little bit scary toward the end. The folklore behind the fangs. Yeah, that's Dracula. Then we have Magical Jungle. Excuse me. Magical Jungle, an Inky Expedition and coloring book. This is a Joanna Basford. I think it's one of her first ones. I don't know if I've really done much in this one either. I love her books, but for some reason I just don't really gravitate toward them very much. I do really like these kind of rounded little themed pages. I think I've seen those colored and they look very beautiful when finished. I don't think I got her most recent release, which was the Rooms of Wonder, maybe? Something like that. I just am not coloring in them enough, so I just decided that before I purchase any more, I need to work in what I have. I don't use that rule with all my coloring books. There are some that I do purchase, but like the little panda. I thought I had a small whip in here, like a baby whip. Barely worth mentioning probably, but I don't know where it is. It's kind of mandala-y looking page. I think the first Joanna Basford book I ever got was the Enchanted Forest one. I could probably never color something with all these big leaves here on this page. I just think that would take a lot of time and a lot of pencils used up on it. Just not something I kind of want to do. I did start this one. I don't know. I definitely do kind of want to finish these ones. It's two of my favorite pages in this book. I like the little house here. I do like these too. It's pretty cool. Something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of flowers. I bet if it was done though, it would be very beautiful. I just don't feel like taking the time to do one like that. That's Magical Jungle. I have a lot of Joanna Basford. This is the World of Flowers. I do like the flowers in this book. And there's a lot of them that you could kind of work on one, you know, whenever you felt like it. Just to have a little small coloring project. That is pretty nice. Even something like this, you could do like a square at a time. I'd probably spend a ridiculous long amount of time on one square, but I think that's kind of what I think she's gonna have a book coming out. I don't remember when, but it's called Small Victories. So maybe kind of along that theme of having small projects to do. I like this page. It's been a while since I've looked at these books. Sorry, I hit my chair. I do really like this one too. I think this is a lot of, feels very similar to her Rooms of Wonder book. Keep wanting to call it Worlds of Wonder. I think that's the one that was released before that one. And that's pretty. I definitely need to finish a Joanna Basford page. I don't think I've ever finished a page. I really like that one too. Oh, I don't remember working on this one, but I got quite a bit done. That's very bright. Like, that is a bright color palette right there. That's funny. That's a cute page too. I really like the border she did on some of these and how she does them in her books. And then there's like a pretty large fold out on the back. I think it's like front and back. And you could even color the inside of the dust jacket or the cover of the book. But yeah, this one's definitely one of my favorite Joanna Basford ones. Lost Ocean. I haven't looked at this one in a while either. This might be one I'm not as interested in coloring, but it's still a great book. Like I do like the little circle ones. I don't know about this one. That's a lot of wallpaper type pages. Kind of repetitive images and stuff. I just feel like that'd be hard to color. Not that it's impossible. I just don't know if I have the patience for it. This one's pretty cute. That one too. This one's a pretty neat page. I do like that one. And there's a little bit of a, well, it's not little. There's a big fold out in the back of this one. I mean, this is massive. I can't even get it on the screen really, but I'm sure if you have this book you've seen it, but that is a massive fold out on the back of there. It's pretty cute though. It'll just take ages to do that. For me it would. Okay, continue on with my Joanna Basford books. This was my first coloring book ever. I got this when I was still in high school, and it's a little bit foily on the cover, but I did do a little bit of coloring on the front. So there's a lot of random stuff in this one. I was pretty young when I got it. This is probably one of the first things I ever colored in it. And I mainly just use markers like Super Tips or something from Crayola. But I kind of went back to this one throughout the years, you know, just doing random different ones. It is a very beautiful book, and I think that when you do finish a page, it does look pretty nice. I don't know, this guy, if he'll ever look right, because he's pretty in the crack there. But just one of those books that, you know, I just like having for, like, you know, the memories of it. I've seen some people do a lot of extra drawing, like artistic things with some of these pages, and they turn out really cool. This one, I got watercolor pencils. Tried my best, but did something wrong, I don't know. It was a learning process for sure, but it's still cute, and I could probably go in with acrylic and cover that up, and it would be a pretty cute page. But it is what it is. I did a little bit on this side. Just very sporadic with my attempts in this book. Like that one. I don't know what I was going for, but it's a very early one. But I think it looks pretty cute. I did the tiniest bit of some of these. I don't know what I was doing. Very short attention span, I guess, with the coloring at that time. Then we get to the treehouse page. I didn't get it finished, but it was a lot of markers, which did go by pretty fast doing that. But just a lot of color. Got a lot of stuff going on this page. Don't know if I'll ever finish it, but I think all I lacked technically besides the background was this one here. So I probably should, but I probably won't. I do like this page a lot. I think it's a really neat one, the way it's laid out. You got like the underground and then the water. It's very pretty. A nice flowing page. I also do really like this one. I think there's a similar page like this in the Ivy and Inky Butterfly, but it's a very cool one. Little interactive thing in the back. And then of course you have the fold out page, which is like, it's like a gate or a locked door, and then you fold it out and you have the big dragons in the back, which are very cool looking actually. I think that is really neat, and it would be cool to see what that looks like when completed. And I do like the artwork on the cover of this book. I think it's really neat. But that's my very first coloring book ever, Enchanted Forest. Got lots of funny little things done on the cover, but All right, there's an end in sight with the Joanna Basford books. I have Ivy and Inky Butterfly. Also have the 30 Days of Creativity, and then Worlds of Wonder. I really do like this book. I think it is a very sweet idea that it's a storybook. I really would like to work more in this book. So I was trying to make like a soft, faded out kind of like around this image, and it turned out okay. Yeah, this one, you have your accompanying illustration, and then you have a little bit of the story on each page. Which I think is a wonderful idea. It's beautiful, done page. I like the layout of this one. I really like this one too. I think the little letters flying away with the dandelion seeds is really cute. I don't know, I think the size of this book is really nice too with her. I think it complements her artwork nicely too. Not that I don't like the other ones, I just think that the layout is a little bit nicer. Started on a few of them. Sort of started on that one. I have a terrible habit with that. It's kind of like the treehouse page in the Enchanted Forest, but like on stilts, on the water. There is a lot to this book. And sadly, I've never actually read through the whole thing. Probably should. Might make me color in it a little more. I like the little mushroom village. This is probably one of my favorite Joanna Basford ones, for sure. It's a pretty cute page. But yeah, that's Ivy and Inky Butterfly. This is the 30 Days of Creativity. I think this was a really cool idea. I don't know, I did not stick with it for 30 days, but I kind of did some random cups here. It is a really neat book, and kind of has, like, you know, you can do little at a time. I really like this one. It's pretty. It's really cute kites. I guess you can kind of draw your own designs in each of them. I also like the lanterns. But yeah, very cute book. Maybe one day I'll kind of get a little more into it. I really like all her designs and illustrations in this book. I think she did a really good job with that. That's 30 Days of Creativity. And then lastly, for the Joanna Basford books, I have Worlds of Wonder. I've kind of jumped around in this one. I don't know if I've done very much at all. It's been a while since I've looked at it. I did start on this, but I just didn't stick with it. I definitely love the little floating islands idea. I think it's super cute. I've done a few on this page. I did different cakes with different pencil brands and things like that. I don't remember now. I think that this was Brute Finner Squared. Those actually worked really well on this paper. And then I feel like Prisma. I really like the color scheme on that one. And then I did Faber-Castell for that one. But I don't remember. I think those were Tombow Erosion. But for the rest, I don't really remember. These might have been Caran d'Ache Pablo's. It was pretty fun doing a different pencil brand with each cake. I should probably finish them, but I ran out of pencil brands to use, and I don't know, I'll probably go with my favorites, which was the Caran d'Ache, Prisma, and the Brute Finner, and the Faber-Castell to finish it. But very cute page. I do need to finish that, so then I can officially have a finished page in a Joanna Basford book. So super darling as well. I love the little street row of cute little cottages and businesses and stuff. I think it's adorable. Did a few of these. I let something bled out over that, but that's fine. I could probably just take like a white Posca and go over that and probably wouldn't even notice it. It's cute. Started on that one, but didn't even finish that one. I really like this page and this one too. This one is busy, but it's really good. I like it. I feel like I did another random little section of something in this book, but don't really remember now. Oh, there it is. I did one of those. Planned on doing a little house each day, but kind of didn't stick with that either. But yeah, that's Worlds of Wonder. Okay, we have I have the Outlander official coloring book, and we have Game of Thrones. Never done any in these books either, which is a little disappointing because this is a really cool book. Lovely artwork. I don't know who. I think it's different people, and it kind of does tell you who does what as far as the illustrations go on each page. Very cool picture of a horse there. Some of these books I'm a little bit hesitant because I don't know how to color the line art with their face. It's a little different. A lot of horses on that page. I do like this one. That one's also a really pretty one. I love her dress. Tells you all about the illustrators at the back. His Outlander. Then I'm assuming this is by the same publisher because they look very similar. This is the Game of Thrones coloring book based off the books. And not the series, I don't think. It looks very similar to the Outlander book. Lots of Dakota arms, I guess. That's what a lot of this book really is. And then you get into some of the characters. I do like the way some of these are drawn. And lots of really good castles to draw or color. I could never do anything like that, but they would be fun to color if you like landscape and architecture. Would be a pretty cool one to finish. But yeah, that's the Game of Thrones. And I guess maybe this is where I'll stop this video of my coloring book collection. I think I didn't get through as many books as I wanted to for this video, but that's okay. There'll be more to come. I promise I'll finish sharing my whole collection. Hopefully by the end of the month. So until next video, thank y'all for watching. Bye.